I expect many more hits for myself and Soulja Boy. He in the building, I got all this paperwork. I check out everything that's going on with him. Virally, definitely the #1 right now. You know that?
You.
I like Soulja Boy.
I'll put you in one of the movies. I need a crackhead for the new scary. I need a crack and a meth head all mixed together. You're perfect. I need someone that looks like a wet Muppet. That's what I am. I need crack and meth together. I need creth together. I want someone to look like they'll sell your car, rob you, and suck your all at the same time. Soulja Boy.
Marlon Wayans said it a long time ago. Soulja Boy was not exactly who people thought he was. Back then, most fans brushed it off as jokes or trolling, just another celebrity throwing shots for attention. That's normal in rap beef. But now, 50 Cent stepped into the picture and backed up those old claims, and everyone knows when 50 gets involved, he doesn't speak unless he's holding receipts. According to word on the street, 50 allegedly has proof of Soulja Boy being present at Diddy's white parties, and for people really tuned in, that alone raises serious questions. Those events already had a reputation behind the scenes, but insiders say it didn't stop at just the main party. People in the know say there's the public party, then there's the private after-hours scene, and reports claim Soulja Boy showed up to more than one of those invite-only gatherings, which is where things supposedly got real quiet and real exclusive.
Son, man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Before any of this started bubbling up, Soulja Boy was already making noise online, clowning Meek Mill after news broke about Diddy's arrest. Early 2024, Soulja was beefing heavy with 21 Savage, throwing reckless talk like he was above consequences. Meek stepped in and dropped a post saying, "If you threaten someone and they defend themselves, that's not your victory," calling out how clout chasing had people losing grip on reality just for likes and engagement. Soulja Boy snapped back fast. Instead of keeping it about the beef, he dragged Meek into the growing Diddy rumors, pointing to a leaked audio clip that had social media going crazy. People rushed to label the voice as Meek, not because of facts, but because Meek and Diddy were seen extremely close during that time. They were popping up together constantly, even showing up at major events in matching outfits, which only added more smoke to an already messy situation.
Meek Mills. Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly.
But the story didn't end there at all. Another voice jumped into the mix, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, and he started spilling details that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Lil Rod claimed there was more than just business between Diddy and Meek Mill, and what made it hit harder was that similar claims were already being pushed by Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, which made fans take a second look. That instantly brought attention back to that old video of Meek Mill hanging out poolside with Diddy. On the surface, it looked chill, but social media wasn't buying it. Fans said the energy felt off, like Meek was trying to cool down after being around Diddy for too long.
Here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left.
Okay.
Like Tasha, it's long and it goes to the left.
Oh, okay, so it's got a curve.
Yeah, to the left.
To the left, everything.
But I gotta be serious.
Look, he was like Beyonce. His inner Beyonce was about to come out.
It was, but
go ahead,
Tasha,
yes.
like I did it. I was like shaking. Like if I do this, is he gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
Because in my community, you could be with a rapper or a straight guy like that, or a hood ass Crip or Blood, right? I've been there and done that. Whenever they come to their sense of hold up, what the fuck? Like that's what happens, and you could lose your life. Like
then Diddy's voice is heard saying, "You deserve it. You put in that work," and that one sentence flipped the whole clip into something people couldn't stop replaying. Once that video went viral, rumors spread fast. Every post, every comment section turned into a debate. So when Soulja Boy later took shots at Meek, people realized he wasn't just throwing random insults. He was clearly referencing that exact clip and the rumors that followed it, using the internet's own speculation as ammo.
It said somebody paid him to say that. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not true, bro. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing against nobody and what they do. You feel me? But I don't rock like that. Okay? All right. Zone 1, man. I'm calm, man. Meek Mill, we know you paid that. We know you paid him, Meek Mill. We know you paid him. Y'all got me we know. Y'all got me hell no, boy. Y'all got me.
But here's where things took a sharp turn. As more details came out, fans started connecting dots and noticed Soulja Boy wasn't as far removed from that world as he acted. A lot of people forgot that Soulja Boy once had talks about signing with Diddy's label. The deal never happened, and things quietly faded out, but insiders say they still spent time around each other during that period. Back then, Soulja Boy was living reckless, moving without limits and running with a wild crowd. People now claim Diddy had a strong influence over him during that phase, allegedly keeping him close with constant access, opportunities, and a high-energy lifestyle. That only added fuel to the talk that their connection might have gone beyond music or simple friendship, making Soulja Boy's later comments hit way closer to home.
How about we line you up everything you did with Soulja Boy? Who is that being used as a dog whistle against DDG? All of this is getting real suspicious.
Things went completely left when Jaguar Wright jumped into the conversation and made everything 10 times messier. During one of her heated rants, she claimed she personally saw an explicit video involving Diddy and Soulja Boy, and that single statement sent shockwaves through social media and had everybody doing double takes. This wasn't new behavior for Jaguar either. She previously made similar claims involving Diddy and Meek Mill, saying there was something going on behind the scenes while Meek was still publicly connected to Nicki Minaj. According to Jaguar, Nicki was aware of the situation at the time, and she even alleged that Nicki had some involvement connected to the recording being discussed, which pushed the rumors into overdrive. Then another person entered the spotlight. A man named William, who appeared on Tasha K's podcast, claimed he once had a personal encounter with Soulja Boy. William explained that the situation stuck with him because he felt uneasy afterwards, worried about how things might turn out after emotions settled and reality kicked back in the next day. William explained that many of these moments allegedly happened when people weren't in the clearest state of mind. He said once everything wore off, emotions could flip fast, turning into confusion, anger, or even aggression, which made him fear a confrontation could happen later.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
Oh, I said I do.
Soulja Boy didn't stay silent through all of this. He quickly jumped online and shut the whole story down, calling the claims straight-up lies and saying the situation was completely fabricated. According to Soulja Boy, Meek Mill was the one pulling strings behind the scenes, claiming Meek paid William to go public and spread a false narrative about any personal involvement between them. For the longest time, Soulja Boy has been standing firm on one narrative, claiming everyone who came forward with stories about him was lying and simply chasing clout off his name. Anytime allegations popped up, he waved them off, called people fake, and tried to laugh it off. But now, according to word on the street, the walls are closing in, and it looks like there's nowhere left for him to dodge the pressure. What's making it worse is that 50 Cent is now right on Soulja Boy's heels, and he's not playing around. 50 has reportedly confirmed that Soulja Boy had some form of personal involvement with Diddy before everything fell apart, and anyone who knows 50 knows this. He doesn't throw accusations without backup. When he speaks, it's usually because he's ready to show proof, and rumors say he's sitting on exactly that. For years, Soulja Boy has kept himself relevant by going at anybody and everybody online. From reckless rants to non-stop rage baiting, he's been stirring the pot just to stay in the conversation. On top of that, people have pointed out moments where his comments crossed major lines, which many believe finally pushed 50 to stop holding back and air everything out. Word is, a lot of this information is being laid out in 50 Cent's recent documentary focused on Diddy. If that's true, it means Soulja Boy's name could be tied to the situation in a way that's impossible to ignore, putting him under a spotlight he can't control anymore. Meanwhile, the internet has been eating this up. One commenter said, Soulja Boy talking reckless while those old pictures are still floating around is crazy, calling out what they see as major contradictions. Another person brought up that old FaceTime moment with Nicki Minaj, where she asked him about rappers living double lives, and he suddenly got tense and shut it down fast with, "No, Queen." Now people are replaying that clip and questioning everything they thought they knew. When she said, "We don't know anything about that," and the reply came right back like, "Because I do," that moment spoke volumes. No long speech, no explanation needed, just one look on her face, and suddenly a lot of old interviews, reactions, and clips started clicking for people watching at home. And let's keep it real for a moment. When someone constantly attacks others for living differently, especially when those people never did anything to them, a lot of folks see that as inner conflict. Social media has been saying that kind of energy usually comes from discomfort within, not confidence, and that conversation has been getting louder by the day. So now the question everybody's asking is simple but heavy. Is 50 Cent just doing what he's always done, trolling, stirring the pot, and pressing buttons like an industry mastermind? Or is there real truth behind these claims that hasn't fully surfaced yet? Because history shows when 50 starts talking like this, it's usually not random. Now it's your turn. What do you think is really going on here? Is this all smoke, or is there actual fire behind it that's about to shake things up even more? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your people, and make sure you tap into the next one, because this situation is still unfolding, and the next video is just as messy and even deeper.